Play with the World, and today's message is relevant because it's something my coaching clients, life coaching clients, are experiencing. I was going through it, and I have a really good friend. I was talking to her on the phone last week, and she said, I have this goal. I know what I want to do. I know the steps I need to take to make this goal come true, but I'm just not doing it. I'm not taking those steps, and I just don't know why. And the key is, I just don't know why. So do you have a goal? Maybe you want to lose weight, but you're not actually working out. You know you can work out, and you know you can eat less calories, but it's just not happening. There's like this invisible force that's stopping you. Or maybe you want to be a writer and you have a screenplay or a book that you really want to process and just get on paper, but you're not writing. Other things happen and you just keep putting it off. Whatever your goal is, it's okay to be where you are today. And the process I'm going to take you through is actually how to stop screwing yourself over. Because we put so much pressure on ourselves to reach a goal at a certain time, and it has to look this way. And sometimes that keeps us from reaching our goal. So for the very first thing, I want you to just relax, and we're going to take all guilt out of what's going on in your life right now. So what happens is we have goals and we don't take steps to them, so then we feel guilty, and then we feel bad for self-sabotaging or doing things that are preventing us from reaching our goal. Well, chuck all of that to the curb today, because today's message is actually going to be empowering and help you from within create space to really stop screwing yourself over. So first of all, it has nothing to do with lack of motivation. It has nothing to do with you being wounded or you having problems and not being able to make your goals come true because of something with you. It actually really just relies on your ability to push through the uncomfortableness. There is something that happens in our life where we actually really are so used to that goal not being true. You know what it's like maybe to be in an overweight body. You know what it's like to maybe not have that book or that screenplay published or sold. You know what it's like to live your life without that goal. And so what happens is that goal coming true actually represents something that is different and uncomfortable for us. So it really comes back to you taking steps to be comfortable in the uncomfortableness. And I have a whole chapter on that in my next book. But before we get there, let's give you 3 simple steps today that you can apply right away. Number 1 is to fake it until you become it. That's right. What do I mean by this? Really, you've heard the saying, fake it till you make it. And that's really about, we don't have confidence. That goal that you want, it's a new experience in your life. And so what you think that will bring you happiness and joy and abundance, that goal coming true would equal all that, it's actually a lack of confidence. You don't have confidence in yourself because you haven't had it. You haven't lived your life with that. And so when I say fake it till you become it, we hear this a lot. There's actually a great TED talk by Amy Cutler on body language, and she talks about fake it till you become it. But it really comes back to faking it, which means taking steps daily, doing the best you can, showing up moment by moment. That's all it is, moment by moment. And so really acting your way to success. It's about behaving your way to success. So the question I want you to answer in the comments below is, what action step can you take to behave your way to success? What action, what behavior change has to happen? And the more you do that, the more small steps you take, the more subtle steps day by day, it will create change, the change you really want. So let's say you want to write a book or you want to write a screenplay and you're just not writing. So the behavior change would be, I'm going to set my timer for 10 minutes. I'm going to write. You have to force yourself to do it. Yes, force yourself. So let's say you are wanting to lose weight and you're craving sugar sweets and you haven't gone to the gym yet. Go to the gym before you go get your ice cream or potato chips. Just fake it. Meaning what happens is you start to train your brain to be conditioned to the good and the steps that are empowering you. Because that, when you do that, your confidence builds and that becomes your new way of life and your goal manifests much faster. So the second step I'm going to share with you is to hug your not so good enough self. We all have a self, a version of ourselves where we feel like we're not good enough, pretty enough, smart enough, wealthy enough, right? Enough of that. What happens is, this is the part we hide, we don't show the world, but we all have it. We all feel like, well, if my goal comes true, maybe it's not coming true because I don't deserve to be happy. I hear this one so much with coaching clients and even friends. We don't feel like we deserve it. There's a part of our being that actually feels like we're wounded, we're not worthy. If we get it, then maybe someone else won't have it. So what you want to do is actually hug yourself, literally put your arms around yourself and hug yourself. And then as you do that, really look at your insecurities and send love to them. So if you feel unworthy, or if you feel guilty for being happy and your dreams start to come true, you want to actually say, I deserve happiness, I am worthy of love. Because your dream coming true, that goal that you really want, it really represents love. You want more love in yourself, in your life, and for yourself. And when you reach that goal weight, when you have that script sold or whatever it may be, it really comes back to love. You want love. So give yourself love now and hug yourself in the journey, because you are good enough, I promise you. And it's easy to hear and say, but you have to believe it. And so really practice and work on that one. The third step to really stop sabotaging yourself and stop screwing yourself over is to enjoy the ride. That's right, enjoying the ride means life is a big old journey and there is no destination. You've heard me talk about this a lot in my articles and even on my blog. It really comes back to when you're so focused on the destination, reaching that goal, selling that script and meeting that man or whatever that goal is, and all of a sudden your life is better. Guess what? When that goal comes true, your life is not gonna get better. You're still gonna be you. So what you wanna do is change on the inside, change the beliefs that aren't working, change the part of you that feels like it's not right, the part of you that feels like you're not gonna meet your goal. And that means enjoying the ride. So wherever you are today, the person who doesn't have the money they want, the person who's in the body that they resist, the person wherever you are, love more, love yourself, love the process, love where you are, because guess what? As soon as your goal comes true, you won't be feeling this. So what you want to do is, instead of focusing on the lack of how I'm not where I want to be, focus on the blessings that are happening right now and what you can be grateful for. As you do that, everything will change. So I hope you guys really enjoy this process. This is a how to stop self-sabotaging and how to really stop screwing yourself over. 3 simple steps that you can apply immediately. So good, so powerful. I can't wait to hear how it goes. And remember, what behavior, what action step are you gonna take? How can you fake it till you become it? Behave your way to success. Have a blast, guys. Okay, bye-bye.